bar. There you go. Nope, we're actually like live, for real, for real. There you go.
Good, good, good.
Hello, everybody. How should I put it? It has been quite a minute. I have been cooking. Uh, I have changed my model up ever so slightly by adding some premium white milk onto as some makeup because friendly for the kids, obviously. And I am with three of my fellow friends. Um, so we have two old heads. I'm sure you guys are familiar with, and then we have some fresh meat. So first of all, we have Ari. Ari, say hi.
Hey, I'm Vixie, aka the voice of Malicon. I also do the head of HR work for EEN Studios. I also do like 5 other voices, because we are still currently looking for more female voice actors as of right now, but we have found one. So we'll get to her in a minute. But hi, that's me.
And then next we have here is Nick. Introduce yourself.
Alright, I'm Mechanic the Mechanic. That's my screen name, and I am the VP of EEN Studios.
And then you have yours truly. I've had a very unique profile recently because of a fun indie game. I'm the creator, I guess. I make your lore. I can make your character live and die as we speak. Nothing is immune to my knife.
But Justin,
And
you want to let Nina introduce herself?
no. So on this, so okay, you can't see this unless you're all watching the stream. It's like top down. So last one is Nina. Yeah, again. And finally is our newest member, which is Nina. Nina, say hi.
Hi, I'm Nina Bathory. I'm a VTuber, and it's. Am I muted? Hello.
No, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
I didn't see my thing reacting, so. Hi. Okay, bye.
She's gonna be doing the voice of Methodist.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll let my how should put it? Do we want to just like straight up go to gartic phone, or do we want to go over the presentations first, like that kind of stuff? I think we don't have, we think we have people like settling in, maybe. So
If we want to start the game, and then we can make the announcements as we're playing the game, which was the intention for this in the first place, which I've tried to communicate with you several times.
I am the stupid. Don't worry about it.
I'm used to it. Don't worry.
You're no one's immune to my knife. No one is immune to my
Let me just say there's a reason my profile picture is Nuvalette. Let's just say that. There's a reason for it, and it's not just because I like him. It's also just to make a point.
There you go.
But I suggest we can start playing the game, and then we'll make announcements gradually. Nick, have you been sent what we were going to be covering in this stream, or not?
No.
Give me 2 seconds, because I honestly don't trust Justin enough to
Look,
go over the.
check your Discord. Wallahi. Oh yeah, by the way, it is the month of Ramadan. So rest assured. Make sure to break my fast before the stream started. So we all good.
Alright, there you go, Nick. That's what we want to cover mainly in today's. So if Justin forgets anything, feel free.
It's a feature, not a bug. Okay, do we want to just do standard mode? Like, we have a whole bunch of options here, as you can see.
I don't know anything about this game, so whatever you guys want to do.
Animate.
Okay, we're gonna do the.
I'm just here for chatting. I don't know of any games or.
I don't know anything about no games or nothing. What is this internet you speak of? I love you, Nick. You sure you don't want to join, Nick? Come on.
I'm sure.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna do normal. I say, hey, the player ability is better with at least 4 players. You really want to continue? It's like it's
Yes!
Oh, okay.
Right,
Oh, okay. Fuck. Shit!
Are you sure you
My
don't want to do it?
language, dang it! I did not mean to do that.
Okay.
My bad. Dang it.
There you go.
Dang.
Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da.
I got my sentence very ready. I hope someone gets that reference. If not, c'est la vie. Yeah.
I'm just writing something random because I don't know how this works. What am I drawing? What? Oh. Oh, this is.
Oh, this one touched a little close to home. Oh, man,
I don't have anything for this. This is really bad. I haven't done anything like this in a really long time. Jeez. It's not my finest moment. I don't have no thingies or anything. Okay. Can I just do it? Oh, okay. That does not help. Okay. Alright, we're gonna. Okay, and then we're gonna take that and we're gonna try to fill the rest of this in the absolute garbage. Oh god. I wish I was a better digital artist, but I'm not. Yeah, it looks fine. You don't know what I drew.
There you go. I'm gonna keep that.
Oh, was that what I was supposed to do?
It just works. It just works.
I don't know.
Can I these? Oh shit.
Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I know I just messed up on half of this. So
So basically, you write a prompt, and then you draw the next person's prompt, and then you.
I didn't know that until after I already drew something, so I've already messed up. So well, just gonna go with it.
Yes, very funny.
It's not funny. I don't like that I don't know what I'm doing.
Pixie 69.
Earlobe druids get really high.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know that's what I was supposed to be doing. I didn't know that's what I was supposed to be doing.
Justin is sleep deprived.
So my apologies.
There you go. Beautiful.
Nice.
Nervous person saying hi.
Dragon's scales and puppy dog tails.
I just assumed it rhymed. Holy! That's so good!
Dragon.rar.exe.
Oh my gosh!
There you go.
That's really good drawing! Oh my goodness!
How'd you do that on fucking gartic phone? Huh?
Practice. Practice.
Practice, okay. So I
You have a stylist, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. The stylist, that's how.
Alright.
I have my finger.
I'll try to do
There are
this mode.
custom.
What's this?
There's custom. Like you can add extra turns. I think. You can go to custom settings.
Oh, there is.
I don't know anything about those.
You can go to turns and just add more. I think.
20.
Sure.
Here, let's see.
I think we'd get the same ones over and over again.
No, I'm turning off that. I'll make it
Mm-hmm.
I have a pretty cute song stuck in my head again. The one that I hate. I hate it.
Wait, did you say pedicure as in like
What is it?
the anime pretty
Yeah.
cure?
Yeah,
Which one?
the space one. The space transformation jingle. And literally just the chorus, nothing else. Because I can't make out half the other words, but it's just the way my brain works. It just likes to take the one part of the thing that I can understand clearly and loop it in my brain. So right now my brain is just going, twinkle, twinkle, the pretty cute. That's it. It's just doing that. It's just doing that. It's just doing that.
Do we want to have dynamic or infinite time?
I don't know!
So dynamic time is like if two of us are done, then the timer triggers.
You only have me for an hour.
Yeah. Maybe quicker ones would be probably better.
Okay, I'm doing dynamic then. Alright, baller.
What? Okay. 20 turns?
Yes.
We're just gonna...
Alright, I feel like there has been a significant ditto time.
No. No! I don't have the drawing capacity to do that.
I don't know how to I don't know how to draw this!
Let's see. You know what? Because it would be funny. I'm gonna draw it like the classic, like terrible anime. The terrible anime style works perfectly in this setting.
Everyone gets to see my ungodly, awful writing.
Is there no paint bucket? No, there is. Beautiful.
There is a paint bucket.
Oh god, this might accidentally look like me too, Celebi. Auga. Because that is her biggest
I don't know what this is. Awful.
There you go.
I don't know what this is.
And then her jacket is like
Hey, after we do this, we have to start going over announcements and everything.
we probably should, yes.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the stream. So, I mean, this is fun and all, but it's not like we're getting voice requests or anything, so that we can, talk to fans and things and do voices and stuff. So, nothing that right now. So, oh my goodness, Nick, how do you know what Pretty Cure is?
So, first of all, you have to understand that I'm a big Kamen Rider fan. Okay?
Okay.
So,
That looks good.
there were two series called Kamen Rider Black and Kamen Rider Black RX. They were late 80s. They were the last of the Showa era riders.
Okay.
The the girl who played the main character's I can't remember if it's a sister or adopted sister or whatnot. She grew up to be the voice actress for Cure Black from the first Pre-Cure series.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
And I've also seen one of the Pre-Cures. I forget which one it was. It was the one with Aqua and Sunshine and
Oh, okay. I know which one that is.
yeah. This was like
I
this
know
was
which
back
one
in
you're talking about. I don't know
yeah.
the actual name of it. I have not gotten that much into Pretty Cure. I just watched the transformations.
Neither have I.
I just watched the
Beyond the
transformations
one
and I have my favorites.
beyond that one series, I didn't even finish it because I didn't have the time to finish it. And this was back when it first.
Hello?
How do you draw a sniffing effect?
I don't know. You just have them smelling something.
I
That's
wonder
a reference.
what.
That's just a reference.
I wonder what they could possibly be smelling, huh?
Hello,
Um,
little feet.
You just spoiled it.
Oh.
That is a reference to a different take on the Little Mermaid clip by it's a YouTube channel. She makes fun of Harry Potter. She makes fun of a lot of stuff. I know the girl's name is Sylvia, but she's
I
really
know that
funny.
girl.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's from. I couldn't think of what else to write. I'm not good at this. I haven't had my creative juices jogged in oh god, at least a month ever since the anatomy final hit me at full force.
There, that's pretty close.
Are we good? I've been staring at my ugly ass drawing for the past like what? Almost 10 minutes now?
Nah, I'm making this art piece.
I am done.
What are you doing to Miku?
Nah, this ain't Miku.
I have doomed you. Why are her titties so big?
Because it's a feature. It's literally a feature. There we go. Holy shit! Holy! I. What the fuck?
I don't know. I can't draw this.
Okay, I can actually. This is drawable. This I can draw. Okay. This reminds me of the time I was locked in a mental asylum.
We have more colors. Oh, we do have colors! Yay! Okay, there. I got it. You also had to draw a little feet sniff. It's very, very easy. Seriously. Okay, Nick, do you want to start going over the announcements since obviously Justin is preoccupied?
Give me a sec.
You're good.
Your second has passed. I mean, what?
Damn, she cracking down hard. Maybe I should put her in the HR department with me and Mikaela, and then all the women are just going to be in the HR department getting on everybody's ass.
I would actually go.
Secondary.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the most detailed mental asylum ever.
Ah, shoot, I actually have to answer that text from Mikaela. I have not done that yet. Need to do that, but I can't exit this game or I feel like it's gonna kick me out, and that's not gonna work.
It's literally gonna do that, yeah.
It's not fair.
What was that?
I say baby voice. Should I get sad? I make baby voice.
Okay.
The best way I can describe it is if you made Sailor Moon like Reenie, and then you pitch it up in your throat and you clench.
Oh God! Now I have a fear that we're going to start attracting lolicons.
As if my Japanese impression doesn't already do that, but you know, whatever. 大好きだよ。
いいですね。I don't know.
なんで？
バカじゃない。
俺の人たち。
バカ。Holy shit, you're actually so good at that.
If it's one thing I learned how to do is imitate the shit out of stuff I hear, because it gets stuck in my head, and then I have to get it out somehow. I can do a bridge series voices. I can do about 5 different accents, 5 different female voices. Yeah. I can hentai moan. I don't think that's stream appropriate though, so
I can
can't do that. It's not stream appropriate. Don't do it. Please don't do it.
It is appropriate for the community, alright? It's our target audience.
Well, this is gonna look like shit, but yeah.
About it. It's a feature.
Yeah, really, don't worry about it.
Literally, don't worry about it. It's gonna be higher quality than both of us combined right now. Oh my.
Is this gonna be the same prompts 20 turns in a row, dude?
Justin, I hate you!
We already had like 1/4 the way done.
We're gonna have to try this thing.
No!
We're gonna have to try for the last after this one, can we just skip the rest of the turns?
Please! I don't want to draw this!
See, now I'm glad I'm not playing this game.
I don't want to draw this. That's the problem. I don't.
You? Nah, I want to scream at you, but I can't.
Nah, do it. Don't worry about it. I asked.
I said you probably shouldn't do that.
Don't worry about it.
No.
You know what?
Okay, Nick, do you have the announcements?
Hang on.
Oh, good. Excuse me. Shit, damn.
You know what? I'll just make this Master Splinter because it'll be funny. The cheese phone truly is emergency. I can't do Master Splinter. Forgive me.
Yeah, my brain just switched my internal music from the pretty cute jingle to the the Ortrice Nacanalise Cardinal. Now I have that in my head. I don't know if it's an improvement or a even worse failure. I don't know anymore.
Rats' tails are pink, right?
Yes, rats have nude or pink tails. Yes, I'm pretty sure of that.
If we weren't streaming, I would have said it really.
Okay.
Dirty comment in regards to what?
The pink.
So the big.
I was gonna be not the only thing.
So the biggest announcement are the updates to the game engine that we've been using, and also that Nina has now joined us as one of the voice actresses.
Hello.
For the game and subsequent series. As far as the specifics of the engine goes, I am going to ask if Justin can take a second from drawing autistic
Master Splinter
scribbles.
is beautiful, okay?
Please skip the rest of these rounds after you announce this stuff. I am going to go crazy drawing the same 3 things.
What is a thing that's called when you're wrapped up in a thing and they put you in a
straight jacket?
Padded cell. Padded cell. Justin, announcement, engines.
Game engine.
I'll get to that.
Oh, no! You only have me for an hour, and I'm trying to make sure you get to everything.
Rest assured. Here, let me just do this. Alright, let me just detail on his jacket there. Now you can kind of tell it's Master Splinter. Alright. This is essential. No, sorry. As for the engine, okay. So this engine, I'm gonna be real with you guys. It's first of all, I'm the only programmer, and I will wholeheartedly admit that I mean, you guys have already experienced some of the bugs. Let's not lie to ourselves. The problem is with this game build currently, it is really hard to update, which is why the updates that have been pushed out have been relatively surface level in regards to like doing things that are more like in game, I guess. Because let's be honest here, 0.2 and 0.3 add just security features, which is something that's like external to the game. But what it really did is that like I can't really update the game relatively easy. That's the huge like Achilles heel that I'm having. So I'm trying to do a rebuild. It's not gonna be like the next update, but like it's gonna be a coming update. So it'll be easier to do. So I can actually add better weapons and stuff like that. That's the main priority. Add abilities, because right now the option to just add abilities is apparently just in my current build at least. Can't even do that straight up. I'm like, all right, I kind of shot myself in the foot there. So just making sure like there's a better build to at least make sure that everything's a lot more cleaned up and easier to modify. Um, but that's the main priority with updating the engine. It's going to take me some more time. And here's the thing, please, 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 I am always looking for help, right? I would love if you guys would just shoot your shot. Worst that happens is I somehow say no, which again I don't know why I'd say no to help. Um,
If you are interested in applying for any of our departments, voice acting, drawing, animation, any of the departments that we have open, reach out to Justin. He will send you to me, and we will go from there. So we are open asking here. So that's another thing that we wanted to extend as an invite to all who view this stream.
yes. Please apply. We desperate.
The other thing that we are going to start doing is we are going to be increasing our social media and or our YouTube streams. We are going to be increasing those and doing more promotion of our game in order to garner support, garner sponsors, garner money. If you are interested in donating or doing anything along those lines, we are setting up a Patreon. We are setting up various things you can donate to on the streams. We will be trying to do something along the lines of YouTube Super Chats. That is the goal. So for the foreseeable future, we will be more active in regards to streaming and getting online more with the voice actors or actresses, and we're really doing art streams or what we're kind of currently doing now, and that's going to be kind of the goal. Is we're going to be trying to promote more, trying to get what we're doing out into the world, get our name boosted, and see where that takes us for the next at least 4 months. I don't know where we're gonna be
For
there.
the foreseeable future.
Yes, that for sure. I don't know the timeline for this exactly right now, but that is going to be part of the way forward as of now. Did I get
Okay,
booted
we're
from the
done.
Oh, there we go. Are we going to skip the rounds? Can we skip the rest of these rounds and just get to the reveal stage of all of this? Please. I can't do 20 rounds of this.
Oh no, I've been just like buying time.
My sanity is crumbling and I don't have much left, so please.
I paid for 1 hour. I'm milking the whole hour.
You do not. Please let this be the last one that I have to write a description for.
Okay. Uh,
Okay, can we skip the rest of these?
Yes, I am going to tell you how to do that.
Everybody just click done. Draw a line and click done. Line. Yo. I don't know how you get your voice that high.
It's all about the nasal. It's all about the nasal.
Hi.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo, mother.
If you,
Wait,
the
I
key
said
there is
not
if you
to-
push your voice into your up into your nose, it does make it more it does heighten your voice as well as make it sound more nasally. So to control how nasally you sound, the best thing that you can do is push it towards the back of your throat, and that's
Oh my!
yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Also, another way you can do that is you can clench the very upper part of your throat.
So if you wanna go, it's about like right where your chin meets your neck, and if you squeeze the muscles right there, you can get a nice little high pitched voice, and then you can add the nasal and the nose into it, and it gets all that little nice, fun voice squeakiness.
I regret making 20 rounds. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you better.
I regret it. I've not
Good.
made a mistake.
Like that?
Yeah, that's about right. It's gonna take practice, obviously. You're not gonna get it right away. Essentially, one of the things that you can do in regards to it is, if you work, all voice acting takes practice, and it's also about where you clench your throat at the right point, and it can also make you sound different. And another thing that influences it is in regards to, you have a chest voice, you have a throat voice, and you have a mouth voice. And that's another thing in regards to singing. It'll help with singing if you investigate that further. But that's also where you can work on like projection and how you want to do your voice. I can't exactly go very low in regards to my voice. If I'm gonna try to do my lowest voice, it's gonna be like down here. That's gonna be when I'm like really, really, really tired and I just woke up. So it's difficult to try to push, but if you push around and you try to see what you can do, or you find a voice that you really want to imitate, and you just practice until you feel like you sound like them, then you're going to be on the right track. That's my best recommendation. Put them there to protect you. Gaslight Nagikun! That's not one of my best, but it's whatever. Ah, we're done!
Yeah! Let's go!
Crazy? I was crazy
Come on,
once. I was in a room.
Come on, buddy.
I was in a room, says thick person. Padded cell.
Oh my gosh, you just show everybody up with the drawing!
Crazy? I
Dang!
was crazy once.
Sorry. Let's go.
Line.
Line. I like how slowly it drew that.
Whiskers.
Mikey symbol.
The checky
Check
symbol
mark.
of approval.
Check mark.
Let's go. Wait, how did you check like the actual thing?
Those are if you get the thing right.
Check.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh my goodness.
M. Methodist and Malicon hanging out at a mall.
Beautiful. This is gonna be beautiful. I remember this. Yes.
Those are shopping bags? I thought those were
That
dumbbells.
feeling Devil Grill threw down.
Yes.
I didn't have enough time.
Malicon and Methidist fighting.
I want to see that. Wait, I can just do it, Lamau.
Tide Pod 2 Hub fighting.
Line.
Whisker. Insanity.
Spiral.
It's Bleach's chest.
Spiral. It speaks to me.
Eyeball.
Come on, that's a Mario coin.
It looked like a dragon eye. It's a killer
I feel you.
hamster. I love it.
I have a life part, correct?
There you
Yeah.
Beautiful.
What's that?
Don't worry about it. You see, if you combine all the check marks together, it makes a certain.
Stop.
Hello,
Bad
little
joke.
feet sniffs.
Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. I already know. Yep. I saw that. I was like, what the hell?
Literal feet sniffer WTF.
No little feet.
Mm.
Sniffing feet.
Yep.
It's easy to draw the feet sniffing. It's just like that. You gotta put the nose right up in
As
it.
good as the cheese phone.
Master Splinter foot fetish.
The
Line.
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 It's one
Let's do
continuous
one
line.
Eh? Are they not right something? Another line.
Whisker.
What's there?
Gartic phone.
I didn't draw anything for that. I just drew a smile. I didn't read it.
Smile.
Beautiful.
Oh. You're beautiful. It's true.
Smiles.
Smiles.
I added multiple smiles this time.
Full demonic.
Beautiful. Wait, there's more?
Mm.
Alright. Hey!
No.
Eh.
I'm at the bottom. It's okay. If we make it short, I can do one more round with you guys.
Another 20 rounds? What?
Okay.
No.
Or how many rounds do you actually want?
Like
Maybe
4.
like 6.
I would say 4 is a good number.
Okay.
4 is just one extra one where we just read.
Okay.
Exactly. It's perfect. It's a nice
Like-
even number.
But like we're just writing
I
the
heard
thing
6
down
rounds.
then.
I like 6 rounds.
Okay, fine.
There you go.
Okay.
6 is nice.
Shit, I don't have a phrase.
Master Splitter foot fetish. No.
No! Oh.
Wait, don't type it in yet.
Gundam Unit 2! Solomon, I have returned! I can't wait to draw that. My monster energy.
There we go. I got it.
Alright, baller. You ready? Lito!
I don't think you're ready for this journey. I don't think you're ready for this
You're ready.
Oh shit!
That's what it
There's
says.
some people in the thing. Fuck. Nick, it's your job to read it! Tell me!
Hello.
Yeah, I said, hey guys, hey Vixie, I tried to get people to come by. Okay, I don't know who typed
Oh, hi, Victoria. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Sorry.
My YouTube thing hasn't been loading right. I've been trying to reload it for 5-10 minutes. The stream for ow.
That information would have been very helpful. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. What does double door
It
look
sounds
like?
like you guys were having so much fun as is.
No. No. Thanks, Victoria. You're a huge help. We appreciate it. Sorry we didn't acknowledge you until this point. Really.
Okay, how am I gonna draw that? That's gonna be a little bit tough. I can do this. It's gonna really take some imagination though. Yeah,
Who got said calmly?
me.
Have you ever seen Harry Potter?
Yeah. I've read the books. That's what I was more comfortable with.
Okay, good. Well, you know that joke.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So you don't have to do much. You just have to do him saying something calmly.
Nah, I'm gonna go the extra mile.
Oh, you're gonna do the movie scene? Do the movie scene.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give, yes. But I'm gonna give Ari Alta a giant head because it'd be funny. And then I'm giving Alice Double a giant head as well. There you go. These double sword glass, are they small squares? Yeah, they are small squares. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. Boba tea.
Yeah, I forgot to close that off. Ah! There's a tight section here.
Who cares?
I care!
No!
And then Alba's Dumbledore's hair tie is
Ah!
I care, okay?
Nah.
Wait.
Ready. Mew. Mew.
I'm trying to think. In regards to high voices, I would bet that would best I just find a character that does a higher pitched voice that you feel like is within your own range, and you'll probably be able to imitate that pretty well.
I'm more used to doing, like, more sultry voices, I guess. Which is kind of ironic since I'm not allowed to say that.
I mean, it's kind of I don't know. I honestly feel like sultry voices are one of the easiest things that women can do, just because it's genuinely, like I want to say it's like in our arsenal of things that we're born with.
I don't know about that one.
That's just my personal thing of it. I am not saying it's for everybody.
Yeah, probably not for me.
I mean, I don't mean for you to take this in a negative connotation, but you sound very, very attractive to me. Yeah. I mean that in a very professional way. Really.
Me hitting the vine booms. I like male vine boom. I like men vine boom.
I don't have time to finish this.
Well,
I literally just searched up your phrase on YouTube, and then I just drew whatever I saw. What the fuck am I looking at?
No, I know what that is.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't know what this is. I don't know a thing about condom.
Me neither. I literally just searched it up.
Yeah, you can see they left a trail. It's worm trail.
You just typed in the same thing again. What? What?
Draw it. You won't.
You want me to draw it again?
Yes. I'll send you.
No.
Justin, you are a douche.
Astro Boy in purple. You know, I can.
I'm gonna draw myself.
I can have fun with.
I'll just draw myself. I don't want to draw that again.
Okay, so his face is actually really bubbly. Okay.
He has a hat. He has a hat.
Astro Boy doesn't have a hat.
I'm talking about in Harry Potter. Dumbledore has a hat.
Yeah, but it got cut off. Don't worry about it.
I haven't even seen your thing yet.
Forgive me, Tomino-san. I am disgracing your work. I know. You only worked on like a few episodes, if I'm not mistaken. Astro Boy, not the full thing. This is like your first work, if I'm not mistaken, right? I mean, Astro Boy's like
Oh.
first animes.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's old.
Actually, I think someone's gonna be familiar with this art style, though, of what I'm trying to do.
Okay. I wouldn't say that I can do a sexy voice, but if you're just asking me for like a normal voice, I don't have a sexy voice.
I do. That's like the only voice I can make.
That is not a bad thing.
Hey, Christian, the Lord and Savior, help me out here. Alright, how do I draw your beloved Sonichu? Okay, so this is the official reference. All right, thank you.
Sorry, the what?
Don't worry about it. You're not gonna be prepared for this one, Chief.
You're better
I
off not
don't
knowing
know
about
what it is.
Sonic 2.
Did I hear describe Sonic 2 on stream?
No! 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 No!
Dude, no balls. I don't understand.
No! I don't need this info in my head. I don't need this info in my head. No, I do not. I do not. Please do not put it in there. I don't want to know.
I think you do.
No!
No.
I
do.
literally just sang. No, that
do.
means no. Well, then you can talk to him later. Or after I leave, which after we finish this game, I'm gonna have to. I gotta go to bed.
Someone give me extra time for this one.
No, I'm giving you extra time. Don't worry. I need extra time too. Mutual.
Why is everything that is a rainbow?
Purple isn't even an available color on you, you motherfucker. Actually, wait. Is there a way for me to get RGB on here?
A big loving
Oh,
child.
there is! Nice! I did not know that. So I just click on the thing. Okay, baller. And then I go over purple. There you go. Alright, Sonic Shoe, help me out here. Okay, so, alright, okay.
No! No! I'd rather stare at Skippity Toilet.
What's that?
You don't. It's really stupid.
Stupid things.
It's really stupid.
I like stupid things. That's why I like myself so much.
Okay, then
Actually,
it's a
that's a
head
lie.
sticking out of a toilet that became like a horror icon or something. Just
Actually,
literally look
I
up.
don't like myself at all. I don't know why I said that.
It's okay. I think you're among friends here. It's okay. If you just seriously look up Skippity Toilet, you'll see how dumb it is. You think your life is wrecked? Well, let me just say you're
Alright, if you need
correct.
to, let me know. But I'm just detailing this SketchUp now.
You're a loser, baby, a loser, goddamn baby, you're a little whiny. You're a loser just like me.
Vizzy, please.
You're a loser.
Genuinely.
Too late. Too late. Late.
Vizzy, please take a look at my Instagram.
Soon,
Okay.
so.
But also, I do not regret anything I did to Alistor. I 100% meant it.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, the Japanese Alistair is really freaking cool if you actually heard the dub for it. It's really freaking cool. It's like terrifyingly cool.
I need to close that up actually. Otherwise that will leak out. That'll leak out. I'll just not do anything about that, it's fine. Oh shit. No, that needs to be
I can't hum high pitched.
Pretty much it.
Are we good now? Can we please finish up this round?
I'm That's all I'm doing.
Nina, stop looking up Skippity Toilet!
I'm trying. Okay, now to shade.
Okay, now you're just showing off.
Yes, but it's okay. I don't mind.
I mind. I don't want to leave halfway through the round.
Don't leave, okay?
No!
I'll pay extra, okay?
You don't pay me!
Don't worry about it.
Where's my fucking money, huh?
I pay other ways.
No, you. Oh, God, no, you don't. I'll pay you in exposure!
I fucking hate that phrase. If you, I will go off on you if you.
Okay, I'm pretty much done.
Okay. What else is going on in the stream? Nothing. Baller.
Alright. Yay!
Hey,
Oh, my goodness gracious. So, when did this little string get in? Okay.
not done.
There.
My forehead's so big.
There. I paused it.
No, you didn't. It doesn't work like that.
Fuck.
It's okay. That's true. Boy. Burp.
I don't mean this offensively when I type this answer.
What?
It's not offensive, I promise.
The fuck? I don't even want to look this up. I don't even want to look this up.
Oh, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it.
I know you did this intentionally. I already know.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Of course I get her. All right, god damn it. I will make do. Is there a way for me to draw this shittily so I can get some sense of revenge?
I am drawing everything shittily because I can't draw with my fucking finger, and everybody else has fucking stylists and shit.
No, I'm using my things. I forgot to connect my thing because that's stupid.
You're a smooth bruiser and always reveals you got company. This to make me feel better.
What?
There was a time about the none could relate to the gruesome way in which I'm damaged. But letting walls down again sometimes tensions straight. We're living in the same shit that we
Vizzy, genuinely, please don't actually sue us. This isn't even a joke.
You know Vixie Pop is okay with fans doing any of that stuff, right? She's literally said it several times.
I'm back. Toilet.
Skibbity toilet!
Skibbity beep 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 bop 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 bop. Skibbity beep skibbity boop.
I have made a very cursed image, and everyone gets to view my, massacred boy. You sicken him! You sicken my boy! My chaotic spirit lies with Dinah in the meantime. You seek in him. You seek in my boy.
Oh wait, that's a choker. Okay, whoops.
Heart on it.
Oh, it's gonna be cut off. Oh shit.
I love it. I love this.
Wait, did you search up a picture of me?
No.
Just drawing something.
One of the last picture you drew, I wrote Pokemon E-Girl. Because that's what it looked like, and now he has to find it and draw it.
Girl. I'm a little succubus vampire girl.
I didn't know that was supposed to be you!
I literally said I'm gonna draw myself because I don't want to draw it again. I have not remembered most of what's happened on this stream. I will be completely honest.
Womp.
Yep, that is ADHD for you. I gonna blame it on that because I have nothing else to explain my action. Yeah, this is just like god, the more I stare at it, the more cursed it is. I do apologize, I forgot that you said that you were drawing you, and so, yeah. To be fair, the tail did remind me of, like, Espeon, and I think that's why,
Yeah.
the Pokemon, the Eevee, the Eevee transformation. The tail looks like it. I don't mean that in a negative way. The tail just looked like it.
Nintendo soon.
I'm done.
I'm intentionally defaming.
Wait, I want to do something.
I can't draw with my fingers, so this looks like absolute crap. Oh my goodness. Justin, how's the chat looking?
I'm pretty sure dead, yeah.
Okay.
Hilarious. It's Celebi. It's whatever. You know what? Suffering. I mean, whenever you guys
Well,
I can check.
view the video, and that's what
Finally got to load. There's been no new chats.
It's funny. There's like 2 other things I'm supposed to go over, which you know what? After Vixie leaves, I'll go for it. So,
Nick, make sure he doesn't say anything dumb.
Look, there's new chat.
You mean like the dumb things he's been saying?
Yes.
Nothing of value has changed. You get the same quality content.
Justin said calmly.
I hate this so much. I hate this.
You're not as much as I hate mine.
This is the embodiment of I despise.
I thought this would be funny. So I drew
it kinda is, so it's gonna be offensive.
The Gundam Unit 2? Solomon, I have returned.
Oh my god, that's actually a good drawing of Gato. What the fuck?
Astro Boy in purple.
Oh no.
Oh,
Astro Boy Burble.
wrong character. I meant to say Mega Man. Mega Man. I meant Mega Man. I didn't mean Astro Boy.
That is Astro Boy. That is Astro Boy.
I know. You guys did it right. I said the wrong person. I meant Mega Man.
Twins/brothers? Dabbing.
I
did Gum Drop
characters.
Oh.
I did.
Okay.
I did Gum Drop
their names.
The Gundam Unit 2? Solomon, I have returned.
Pokemon e-girl.
Sorry, Nina.
It's okay. Beautiful.
Dumbledore said calmly. Harry Potter and Dumbledore.
What that?
HARRYBOTTER. DID put her name.
I did the mashlight thing.
That one turned out the best. That last one was the best one by far. Alright, alright. I'm going to Alright, it was having fun on stream and hope we can do it again. Nick, make sure Justin doesn't say anything too dumb, and I wish you all a good evening. I will leave before I get the stream more copyrighted, as Justin keeps saying.
Copyright music? Daft Punk?
No. Alright. Have fun.
I am gonna get my ass sued.
Bye.
Have a good one.
I like I'm not gonna lie to you, I like the Kanye version quite a bit. Okay.
Kanye.
Yes, he made a version called Stronger, where he basically did what I can only describe as a 2.0 of the song. Like, the original song is classic, I get it, right? But, like, at the same time, Stronger is, like, I don't know, it adds an oomph. So,
I don't know what Kanye is.
don't worry about it. Kanye he's an aspiration to us all. He's,
Does he have a big ass?
No, he is an ass.
I know that he collects Gundam model kits, including a 1/12 scale Sharzaku 2. You absolute psychopath. I love you. Also, okay, so what I'm gonna do is if you like know me personally and you went to the event, you've seen this, and that's the thing. A lot of you guys obviously didn't go to the event, so I'm. It's fine. I'm not gonna expect you to drive all the way in the fucking Midwest or get a plane ticket all the way to the Midwest just to go through this like 30-minute section. You're not gonna do that. I wouldn't do that for myself. Like again, that's what we're doing here. We're doing it live. So that's the so the story. Actually, you know what, Nick, you're watching the stream, right? Okay. I can read this. I don't mind, but I think it'd be funny if someone else read it though. Actually, here I have an idea. Here, if this works, I'm gonna see if this messes up the stream. I'm gonna do it funny. Does this mess up the stream? It does not. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. So you guys can watch it. So like you guys privately in the call can watch the Discord stream. So that's an option.
It has been 3 years since the establishment of Generation 0004. A score of generations has passed since the Jinn were saved by the glory of Clayton Morgan with the walls he has established to ensure the future of his people. A new home for this once nomadic tribe where people are born and raised and die. 3 years ago, after assassination of King Dixie Nexus and the establishment of Generation 0024, an independent faction proclaimed itself the Fat 3 Mafia and launched a war of independence against the Beyonders. Initial fighting lasted over a year and saw the Fat 3 slowly conquer more land. People were horrified by the ruthless bloodshed in the name of independence. For democracy. A few months had passed since the Fat 3 conquered half of the remaining hospitable land. They were at a stalemate.
Yeah, Yeah, there's 2 inaccuracies, but one of them I'll tell you hilariously. It's not even an accuracy, but it's just thing. The enemy faction, the Beyonders, right? Well, I guess an enemy to the Fate. So that's what it is. It's the Fate Mafia, but the Beyonders call them literally the Fat Three because our fans have also said the Fat Three initially. So it's like I'm just gonna keeping that. That's hilarious. Just like during World War II. If Nick, correct me if I'm wrong. During World War II, didn't they call the Nazis kikes, right? Or was something else? Krauts, right? Krauts. Nick is dead. All right, cool.
Where are we?
I don't know what happened to him. It's okay. Wait, since Nick can't respond, I can slander him right now. Nick, I can't think of anything. Love you, buddy.
You didn't hear what I said? I said I'm pretty sure that they did refer to the Germans as kikes. Oh no! Oh yeah, Krauts. Yeah.
Sounds like a crouton flavor.
Well, technically, kraut it comes from sauerkraut, which is fermented cabbage, if I remember correctly.
What is fermentation even?
You basically more or less let it rot.
So they're rotting cabbages.
Fun.
Yeah, but it's not rotting like going bad. It's rotting.
Cheese. Like cheese.
Pretty much like beer or wine.
Beer.
Yeah, in order to get beer and wine, you have to let it get fermented.
That's it. I'm getting wasted tonight.
Thanks, Nick, for the history lesson. Really do appreciate it, buddy. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
So, I will be front about what we use. So again, we use the so it's a modified version of Blender. If you guys are familiar with Dylan Goo, which if you guys are fans of the series, you guys are very familiar. He used to work on Rooster Teeth, which is now a hilariously good company. But he worked with Monty's team, so he made something as close as we can get to the Monty engine, and very soon the
Monty Python?
Monty Ohm. He is truly
Versus Blue.
a revolutionary animator that has left too soon on this earth. Like
Red versus Blue.
Yeah. But either way, I'm not gonna. I know if for the moment I like go into that spiral, it's gonna go downhill. But beyond using like that, we also if you do decide to apply with us, we actually have his tutorials that you guys can learn. And again, that's what we pay out of pocket for. So to make sure that Good still gets his cash, right? Because I don't want to screw him over. But also that that you guys actually get like good animation tutorials. You can go on YouTube, but you're gonna be spending like what 6 months or less, like really drilling hard on that. Where this can be drilled in with it, like you could. I've seen someone do it within 2 weeks. But like it's 7 chapters and just gets you to like whatever you need to know. The other thing that we do is we use VRoid Studio to make our models. My model is actually using that thing. So like, I mean, I spent like literally 30 minutes on this model. And I think
Wouldn't it be better to use Blender?
No, we use
Blender. So you can add more stuff.
So this is what VRoid Studio does. It pre-rigs the model, except for the head. So that's why we use Blender to finish it up. So what you see right here, it's just this is literally just using VRoid Studio. But if you go into the game and you load in Francis uses a combination of VRoid and Blender. So that's how we're able to like relatively easily make him. And then whenever we want to upload a new character, actually creating the character is a lot easier. And of course we'll get a lot better in time to make those models be a little bit more detailed and stuff like that. But again, I'm sure I already went over this, but yeah, make character really fast. And again, here's Francis' origin design. If you guys have played the game, you know that like this coat, and and is not in that model, and that's because there were some certain issues whenever we implemented the code in the game. So we just have him not have code. And also, if you guys are familiar with the series itself, you know that is a code that he earns later on. So since his story has just started, you know, he's not going to get his code just yet. But maybe it'll come very soon. We'll see.
Does he get his coat after he kills a giant? Being with a giant. I don't know what it's. I was trying to make a Kirito joke.
Oh. No, Francis, does not get his coat from killing a kaiju. That would be hilarious. Let's see.
The SAO?
For this video. I've watched Sword Online whenever I was like in elementary school. It's been a while. And then I did watch Sword Online Abridged. Highly recommend you give that a watch.
That is the superior.
That's a superior version. It's not even a bridge. It's just a rewrite, straight up.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna die on that hot take. What?
The better one.
Okay, Nick has died. It's okay. Boomer! Yeah, I should put it.
Booba?
Boomer, yes.
Where Booba?
But yeah, I should put Goo Engine. I already explained that. I don't even get in there. And then I should put it gameplay. I should put it. We're toying with this number. I've gotten quite a few feedback of like, 15 points would make people want to like just kill themselves, because here's the thing, right? Do you really want to spend that much when you could just be rotting in Discord playing League, right? No, but I just put it, this point system might change in the future. But as of now, it's set to 1st to 15. And Valorant, if you're familiar with that, was 1st to 13. So we just added like 2 more rounds, basically. Then again, we have it the same ways, like we switch halfway through. And again, each round lasts 2.5 minutes, which I think is like half the time as Valorant, actually. So they should technically move quicker. Technically. But the problem is, like, is that objective thing. So if someone has the objective, then the timer, stops and stuff like that. That's when things get really tricky, which is why that timer is a lot shorter. It really pushes you to, like, really go forward, at least if you're a flag taker. So, and then this is how, like, that works. And again, if you're familiar with the Spike and Valorant system, relatively similar, except for it has the ability to respawn randomly at a certain set place. And again, if you're a defender, you want to make sure to place that somewhere properly. And again, it will depend per map. This will be the objective for the game, or the first map that we're pushing out. So we'll get to that when we do. Again, the map is still being cleaned up, but to be frank, I want to do a lot more stuff with the map. And again, I think I want to do like a complete rebuild, but we'll see. Because as of now, the map is already really heavy on my computer, and you guys already know, I've already promised that, like, I'll try to make this game not as heavy on the computer, at least to the best of my ability. So if I'm intentionally doing something that I'm, screw with that, I'd rather just rebuild it. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the main thing is, right, why not just play Valorant, right? Let's not dance around that question, right? Or like, why not play? Well, I joke and say, like, why not play Titanfall 3? But EA will never release Titanfall 3. EA, I dare you. You won't. I'm calling your bluff. But like, Valorant is still existing. But the thing that they don't have that we do is a day and night cycle. There's a content creator named Arch Meton. He doesn't do Valorant content anymore. Though, to be fair, no one's doing Valorant content anymore. But,
I see a lot of people doing Valorant.
Well, yeah, but, if you're on TikTok, of course you're going to, right? I've seen, like, most, like, Valorant YouTubers, at least during the early era, just, like, opted out straight up. It's not even funny. So, c'est la vie. But either way, sorry. That's, whatever. What was I going off of? I forgot. Oh, day and night cycle. Right. First of all, looks fucking cool. But the second thing is, it affects how you play your character. So here's the thing, right? You can have a character like Phoenix, where like in the daytime, yes, a Flash is annoying, but it's just Flash. Here's the thing, right? What happens if it's a nighttime, right? It's like a little bit of a darker area, right? Then like a character like Phoenix, he sticks out like a sore thumb whenever he gets his Flash ready. Whereas Omen, it's relatively obvious whenever he teleports right in front of you. But if it's the pitch of night, right, you can't tell where he teleports to. So, it really changes the game on how different characters interact. So that's something we want to work on later on. I think this would be something that more likely be like during the actual launch of the game. Actually making that function is going to be an interesting challenge, to say the least. But I know since we use Unity, there is a system in Unity that does allow for a day-night cycle. So we're going to learn how to, make sure that has a locked day and night. We don't want to have where like it's the evening or the early crack of dawn. You want to make sure it's like a fixed nighttime version and a fixed daytime version. And there will be other things changed besides me literally just changing where the sun is. I'll probably also have lights and see how that triggers. But again, that's something where I'd have to experiment on that more, and we'll see when we get there. Other thing is, Valorant doesn't have giant robots. Again, let's be honest here. Unless I've heard Helldivers 2 is going to bring them in, which is pretty cool.
You haven't.
Yeah, unless they did already.
Helldivers 2 has mechs, but they aren't the same as our mechs. Their mechs are more along the lines of battle tech, and they're all, from what I've heard, you have.
Oh no, Nick has died again.
And of course, you have, and even that is locked behind a. The community has to.
Community.
Okay, haha. Anyway, the community has to complete a certain objective. They have to do XYZ. So if not enough people are able to help get that taken care of, then sorry, I am very congested.
Yeah, but like it's
Then no one.
Just to explain how they spawn in real quick. There you go. My apologies. You can continue.
But no, that's about it. Their mechs are locked behind community events and a leveling system.
Us, you just get kills, bro. Like I said, alt, I believe the first one in the game is the DOP, because I know you guys fucking love the police one. So I was like, you know what? Why not let that be the first, right? That's basically the GM of the series. So it's gonna, how should I put it? It's gonna be just get some kills, or get killed, or pick up a box and stuff like that. Just similar to Valo. And then if you get a certain amount of them, it'll spawn in. So, Sylvie. As for another thing that changes, you already, so if you're already playing the game, you've already seen this system in the bottom. And again, it's the health, height, and haste system. So right now, there's 3 different types of health, 3 different types of height, and 3 different levels of speed. So those 3 will determine, how much, if they're like going to be like a tank, basically, where like, they have 250 health, right? Or it's going to be a character that has like 50 health, right? So it can really fluctuate. There's 3 though, so it's either 50, 100, or 150. Yeah, there's no one that's 250 yet. But you can also buy, light shield, heavy shield, which gives you 25 to 50 health additionally, basically. So it should either that will make you go like, I have to buy it, otherwise my character's gonna die by getting hit with a sheriff. Um, it's not a sheriff. For us, it's a Smith and Wesson, if I'm not mistaken. Nick, we had the revolver be a S and W, right? Smith and Wesson.
I think so.
Okay. But yeah, I'm cooking that gun up. Rest assured, it's just a matter of see. There's a certain skin pack that Valorant released behind an Exumer paywall that I'm like, well, I mean, if you want to do that, be my guest. Though I have some plans, so we'll see about that. But that's cooking. Either way, that's what the health. Height. Here's the thing: if you play an operator, right, you already know what head height is. Like you know where a character's like head is. With the variation in height, now if you aim at that location, you'll probably either miss over their head or you'll hit their chest. So now you actually have to be a skilled sniper. And again, as someone who is a fucking op crutch in Valorant, that's gonna hurt me. But that's good, I guess. Question mark. I want to make sure that there isn't like a sniper or shotgun meta. I really want to prevent it, which is what the haste does as well. Is make sure that you can either be a lot faster or a lot slower. So like if you do get hit with a shotgun, you can either run away really fast, or you just straight up take it, and not have that many problems. So hopefully, this system, besides adding just general variety, you know, that already creates, just a lot better system with the guns, because that is something that Valorant has had a problem with, where they just mess with the guns so much, because they're like, oh my god, everyone's the same health, everyone's the same height, everyone's the same haste. How do we balance the guns? Holy shit! And they lose their fucking minds. It's like it's not the guns are not the problem. Hot take. It's the people that are the problem. It's funny because in the series in Valorant, people are different head heights, but for competitive viability, I know you guys can't see the air quotes, but they have everything.
We could tell it in your voice.
Okay, baller. But they shoot themselves in the foot, creating their own problem, which is hilarious. They don't like thinking outside the box. They're so fixated on competitive viability that it shafts the ability to just have fun. Because I think I speak for all of us on the stream, but like I miss when games were fun. It's a simple premise that's dead, I believe.
No, it's not. It depends on the genre of the game you're playing.
Art correction. Dead to 3A developers that are fixated on competitive viability. Which is what I was literally talking about just a moment ago. It's okay, say Levy.
Yeah. Well, it just means that you weren't as specific as you needed to be.
He's okay. Suffering builds character. But yeah. So this one is actually our Yellow Jacket custom. I mean, there's been several sketches of this thing, because that's also a fan favorite. And I will tell you right now, because I know you guys have been fucking up my. So here's the thing: you guys either want one of the two, which is fine, and I just literally just flipped a coin, decided which one to do. But I agree. After the police one, this one is next, because I know you guys want this one as well. So I'll make sure to at least release those two right off the bat. So the first one again, I'm cooking up the police alt, making sure that's done properly. Then I'll release this one, and again, I know you guys have a whole bunch of fan art of both of them. More of the Yellow Jacket is weird, but but c'est la vie. Yeah. But again, alts are mechs. Again, you guys already know the acronym: Auto Mechanical Unit Land Type. And again, as you know already, this tall type and S type, something we will carry into the game, where there will be two different heights of the mechs, because in the series there's also two different heights. So, but they'll be a little bit more fixated, so you know where the head, body, and legs are. So, I am trying to experiment actually, with having like health of the head, legs, and chest, because I've seen that in games like Gundam Battle Operation 2, that they actually have this be a feature where like they do different stuff, and if you do damage the head, the legs, the chest, it does do different things. Obviously, if you damage like if you break the chest, your unit explodes straight up. So like I don't need to tell you about that one. If you damage the head, your cameras are off, or at least you're like your actual like sonar camera. And then if you damage your legs, you can't use your boost. So I think those three, adding that in as a system. Oh, whoops. Would really, if I can do it, we'll see. And again, I need to also make sure to test this and see how that will be. But again, it is something that is cooking. I have heard people say that you could implement that system, and again, it does also allow for a bit more of like faster gameplay, but punishes you if I should put it if you abuse it, or like person if you're a human, right? Because here's the thing, like that's the ultimate, right? If a human just all shoots your legs and you're not and you're just going in rushing in, you will damage your legs. So this should allow for a relatively good balance between people and mechs, while allowing for that high end octane, not in the level of Armored Core, but more in the level of like I guess Titanfall. I guess since they're all ground types. I think that's the
Pokemon?
Pokemon doesn't have mechs. Last time I checked.
I heard ground types.
It has a mech.
Oh.
Not one you can ride, but there's a mech.
Oh.
And its name is Golurk.
What generation is this?
I want to say Gen 5. This was right. Yeah, black and white.
Oh, perfectly. Yeah, I left in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Thank the fucking Lord I did.
What?
Heart Gold Soul Silver was the last time I played Pokemon. So that probably did.
I think I'm gonna have to go soon. Bye bye.
That should be all.
Do you guys still need me?
Actually, we can cover these last few things, and then we can leave if you want. It's your choice. But the other thing I'm doing is just announcing the roster of characters, and then then I'll be done. Sorry, talk about data. So after I release the roster, and then I'll talk about the characters. And if you want to leave, you can, but I would recommend just leaving after the character release. But I should put it. The first thing you want to do is the main four. I mean, if I don't do Team Find, what the hell am I doing, right? Obviously, they're going to be characters like we will be out of the alpha state whenever we have Team Find, the police alts or the the DOP, and then a map that functions during the day. So as long as we can do that, then the alpha is officially done. Because we have everything to continue on to the beta. What will continue during the beta will be the Fate Mafia, or at least 4 of the 5 members. Mobile will likely not show up, and I'm sure you guys know what the canonical reason is. For people who are new to the series, I do not want to spoil that, so I don't want to say anything beyond Mobile, besides mentioning his name. So I'm aware of Mobile. Obviously, I'm the fucking creator, for Christ's sake. But again, if you guys are familiar with the pilot or have been digging in, you guys know why Mobile isn't in the game and will not show up. But Malicon will show up, which was voiced by Vixie, who was just here. Methodist is gonna be voiced by Nina, and then we are still yeah. What was I doing? All right. The other two is Lawrence. We are still looking for a Lawrence voice actor. And then the other one is Merlin. which we are also looking for. So I guess weirdly enough, I guess we're looking for male voice actors again, which is kind of funny to think about, you know. So if you guys like doing voice acting and want to shoot your shot, feel free to send in send me a message. Again, feel free to join our Discord and all that jazz, which should be in the community. There should be a post. That should be the first thing that you see is a link to our Discord. Actually, I wanted to just get that out briefly of what the roster is planned out for the beta. So again, how should I put it? I've officially just talked about everything that would concern you, I guess. So I understand you need to leave, so I'll keep my promise.
I'll talk to you later. Guys, good luck.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Have a good one.
There you go. Nick, can I say racial slurs now?
No.
It's just the two of us. Okay, it's fine. I'm just messing. Nah, I just put it. I want to go through the main 4 characters and then I'll go through the doc. After that, I just put it. I'm gonna just cut the stream there, and then hopefully, people can watch the live stream, or maybe we could cut it as a video. I have no idea. We'll see. Just watch the live stream, bro. But yeah, Francis has changed quite a bit. Now his original plan, which I will show off later. And you already see how his abilities are in the game. Like I've already shown those off, and again, they have changed significantly. The problem is originally it's a combination between Yoru and Chamber, which again, Yoru has incredibly high skill ceiling, and Chamber, original Chamber, hot take, has a relatively high skill ceiling. Because here's the problem. First of all, you need to learn how to use a gun and aim it. That's the first thing. Second of all, you need to learn economy management. The people I saw in these lower elos doing playing Chamber, they didn't know how to do that. I told them, and they go like, "Oh my god, Chamber's so busted." And I was like, "All right, sure, play it." And then I'd play Cypher, and they play Chamber, and then they fumble the ball. And here's the problem. They don't know how to play Chamber. Yes, you'll have pros who learn how to play Chamber. Here's the problem. Pros know how to play all characters. Well, the characters that they, literally practice on day in and day out. So, like, that's just going to be. That's not, the general public. So, whenever 5.12 release and they absolutely gut Chamber, I don't care. I'm going into this. Fuck Valorant for that. Honestly. That as well as the other changes, and turning the Sentinel class into a fucking joke. This is why we have a dual controller meta. This is why duelists are outperforming, and they created their own problem. The game was balanced and fun, and they shot themselves in the foot. I know, unfortunately, there's a lot of people who play professionally because Riot is in their pockets. They can't say that. They're forced to say, nah, the game is good. The current state of the game is good. Even though they had to lay off 30% of their staff. As well as milk the players for $1,000 skins. Remember on release, whenever, the most expensive skin was $100? And people were already complaining that $100 was too much. I'll tell you right now, in regards to skin prices, flat $60 for gun skins. And in regards to a pack, flat $60. This is the stream. I will tell you right now, $60 straight. I will not modify that price. If I do, in regards to gun skin packs, you have permission to leave my game. Because then I've lied to you guys straight up. I am keeping my word on that. $60 flat for gun packs. Again, please pay attention to my wording. Either way, that's a whole thing entirely. My apologies. So, but again, going back to the characters, we made him have a little bit lower skill ceiling to make sure he's a lot easier for newer players to get into. because this is gonna be the character you're most likely gonna start on, and you want to learn how to use, which is why Valor made Phoenix relatively simple to learn. And again, he's very good for low elos. Whenever you get to higher elos, he kind of suffers. But here's the thing: a really good Phoenix is a jack of all trades, best of none. So Francis has the same case where
It's actually a jack of all trades is better than a master of one.
Oh, I've heard the jack of all trades, best of none. So at least
Yeah.
Selby. But yeah, that's Francis' thing. He has quite a few abilities to really just get on site. He is an aggressive Reyna with the combination of some abilities that help with walling off areas, kind of like Viper. So like he's really nice for just taking control of an area, but also being aggressive at the same time, just like Phoenix. So that's something that hopefully should allow for this character to shine in the early states of the game. And again, later on, whenever we do release 2.0s, which again, I love that concept that Valorant had with characters having 2.0s. The Euro 2.0, whenever they first released that, with I wish you could switch from the 1.0 to 2.0. That's a minor thing, but again, the Euro 2.0, people loved it. At least loved the concept like agents that aren't performing have updates because that means a character developed, which would make sense in a story of like a character getting new abilities and stuff like that, and they update with the game. So it's something that we'll have is like Francis as of now he's gonna get older, right? So later on he'll have a new set of abilities because there are new abilities that he learn. But we'll have it where you can switch to the 1.0 and 2.0 respectively. If you like the 1.0 for its simplicity, I respect that. I do. Or if you like the 2.0 because you've learned to master this character and it has a little bit of a higher skill ceiling, you'll be rewarded with that. Because as of now, Valorant just rewards you with a gun skin, which let's be honest here, they were so bad. Well, I shouldn't say all bad. Like there's some gun skins that are like all right, but here's the problem: they're all right. But like they've had to update them because people were complaining that these gun skins are absolute dog water because you put in like literally like how many hours into grinding to level 10 and for what? So whenever you grind Francis out to level 10, you'll unlock that 2.0 because then you've proved that you've learned how to operate this character. But we don't want to make the 2.0 a more powerful, just a different set of skills. So, and again, it will also assure that again, a starter like if you're starting out in the low ranks, you're not going to see Francis 2.0. You won't see Ize 2.0. You won't see Nai 2.0 or Dawn 2.0. And if you do, it'll be very sparse. You'll more likely see it in the higher elos, which would make a lot more sense for a 2.0 to shine. So, and again, we'll do respective balance changes based on 1.0 and 2.0. 1.0 being overall, and then the 2.0 more for the higher elo characters. So, we have, just like Valorant, we have 4 different classes. We have Paladin, Rogue, Guardian, and Cleric. If you're familiar with Valorant, it's in basically, just like your Duelist, Initiator, Controller, and your Sentinel class. Francis would be what you'd identify as more of a Duelist. Ize would kind of fit that initiator role, I would say, more like. Nai would fit more that controller role, and then Dawn would fit that sentinel role. Um, so with Francis, since he's a duelist, he's really able to get in there, but because he's being more of that jack of trades, he's also be able to get some minor map control. Um, Ize is really good for reconnaissance and having certain areas be where they're at. Um, he's a little bit of a higher end character, which is why all of his stats are set to medium. So it should be able instead of focusing more on the ability. This was more of like focusing on the abilities, where this one is just Francis is a little bit more generalized. So if you're a little bit more attuned to that, Ize is the perfect match for you. Especially if you're familiar with characters like Sky, he's really good for that, as well as loosely Astra. He's very much relatively in tune to that. And Francis is more of a daytime character because, he glows up, like I don't know. Nick, help me out with that metaphor.
Uh, a car after a good washing. I don't know.
That's terrible. Oh, it's okay.
Better than you with nothing.
Fair, fair, fair. How about this? Me after I get my ass roasted by Nick. There you go.
Eh.
There you go. There's
Also, I wanted to say, the phrase "Jack of all trades, master of none." That's kind of been culturally zeitgeisted to where it's not the original saying.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
It's just something
yeah,
I've heard more in the pro scene.
yeah. A jack of all trades is a master of none, but is often better than a master of one. Yeah. Another common phrase that you'll hear that is misquoted is "blood is thicker than water." It's actually the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. And there's another one, my personal favorite. Uh, Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. It's okay if you don't get it.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. Also, just to get back on topic a little bit, these two are the official character designs. And again, as you see, they're still fraternal twins, but you can see that they have relatively similar in regards to build. The only thing is that Ize, for the sake of balancing, which is kind of ironic I say this, he's a little bit taller. Which, if you guys are familiar with the series, he was always slightly taller. Though this one's going to be a little bit more substantial. And again, it's to make sure that whenever you are paying an operator, that you have three, not an operator. I don't know what our sniper is that's similar to an AWP from CS:GO. Um, like just the three different head heights. So he has just a different head height whenever he comes in the game. So it offers a lot more complexity. Um, so that's those two. Again, the whole team, like all of Team Fine, I should say, complements each other. Like, this guy's more of like reconnaissance. I guess I should say, which is very interesting to think about. But he does have the ability to like lock certain areas with his swords. You can really do two things. You can gather information or lock off certain areas to force them into like a funnel. So you can really go crazy with his swords. And again, he has something very similar to Viper's ultimate, where he can smoke off an area. So that's how those two are. Then Nye and Dawn, Nye very much plays like Breach, but here's the thing: Valorant doesn't really have tanks, I guess, which is very weird, I guess. Like the closest we have is what ISO, and here's the thing: it's two operator shots and he's dead. And the only other one is that. Now I kind of get why, because you still want to have an operator meta because it looks cool for TikTok clips. For this, it kind of like is needed for how we're more of capture the flag. So you kind of want to have someone who's a little bit more health-wise to actually grab the flag. Whereas Francis, if he grabs it, yes, he's incredibly fast, but he's also, all you need is to get a Smith and Wesson, shoot his legs, and he's probably dead already. So this guy, he moves really fast. He has a lot of health, and his height's really low. So this guy is a little bit tricky. But if you look at how his abilities work, a lot of them actually lock where he is because he's able to absorb a lot of health. His more thing is more like Breach, but a lot more fast paced, which I already know on the pro side of thing is going to be a lot more aggressive. I'm sure a lot of people will have a lot of fun with this. But again, I'm not gonna lie to you, he might have some changes. The other thing is like in the daytime, he is incredibly fast. At nighttime, he's going to stick out like a sore thumb, because of how his movement works. If you're familiar with Neon from Valorant, basically this guy's just going to have an additional boost gauge. If I do it correctly, we'll see. And then Dawn is the Sentinel. I wanted to make sure that I had him last for several reasons. First of all, the cleric class is supposed to be a Sentinel class, a class that I used to play quite a bit ever since episode 2, where I really got absorbed into the game with the release of Yoru. Yoru is a duelist, but at the time, Cypher and Sage, well, Cypher not as much, but one of the lines of Sage was just a really nice support character. I miss when Sentinels were supports. So this guy is very much on the lines of that. And again, he has that ability to heal people and bring people back to life. Excuse me. But I want to make sure that, this guy is more team oriented. If you are selfish with this Sentinel, where in chamber, if you are selfish with him, you partially get rewarded for it because there is a way to play him like a duelist. I mean, now you have to play him like a duelist. But this guy, actually, you will relatively be punished for it because here's the thing: you have a high health, sure, and a high height, and a low speed. So you can be shot really anywhere. Like you can really be riddled with bullets, and you are very sluggish. And again, while you can take a few hits, your main thing is to make sure that you support your teammate. That's also why you have quite a bit of health. But yeah, if Valorant want to balance Sage, and they're able to be a lot more flexible with how their health works, they can give Sage just more health, so she's able to heal people and stuff like that, while actually be able to help herself. So, but Valorant will never do it. So, hope, and again, his abilities, since they're more shadow oriented, should be a lot easier to seclude in the darkness, which again has his name, Prince of Darkness, right? But the other thing is, I already know that you guys have been really waiting for a proper release of Dawn. I want to do it correctly. So I want to make sure that whenever I'm ready, I'll make sure to release this guy to the don't get me wrong, all these other characters I want to release as respectfully as I can. But this guy, Dawn at least, he hits me in a place where I know a lot of people in Valorant, they left the game because of how they treat the Sentinels. I want to make sure that and I think I will just speak in regards to the company in general, we don't want to treat our players like garbage. And we already noticed they treat the support, a lot of these games treat the support class like garbage, because whenever you're a good support, you're actually a team player. While it doesn't look as flashy as it does in the clips, I don't care, because there's a lot of people who really like helping people. And again, it's ironic that Valorant really doesn't like punishing people. Oh, they say it's hey, don't play selfish, stuff like that, even though most of the characters are selfish because it looks good in clips. while we want to encourage you to play however you want, here is one character that, like, if you want to just be, just a nice, support character, just help people, maybe you're not the best with guns, and that's fine. This is the perfect character for you. I like that's all he does is he helps his team, which is very fitting for the character as well. He has always sacrificed himself for others. And that is something that we want to make sure we reflect in Dawn. At least I wanted to. So, hopefully that carries over into the game and in regards to gameplay. Again, of course I want all these characters to shine in their own individual way, but, I want to make sure this guy gets cooking for you guys, especially. So that's why we're really putting this guy last and making sure, we have him, very much prepared for when we do go into beta, whenever more characters get introduced. So, my apologies for kind of dragging that on for a little bit, but it's something that's, like, I believe it's incredibly crucial. I already talked about the day and night cycle. I already told you which one does better and worse. I don't need to talk about that. So I'm gonna just close this off real quick. Actually, I'll just keep this in a different tab and then you go back. So this is the flyer that a lot of people got, and this actually, like, shows off the people's abilities and all that jazz. So I'm gonna go through this a lot more briefly because I already went through a lot of it, and this again goes more into the gameplay aspect. So first 15 points, already talked about it. So we're just halfway through. This would probably be whenever it accumulates to like 14 points. Is whenever we switch out, like, cumulative. So, like, it's 7 on 7. So with Valor it's 6 and 6. So it's just one addition, like two additional rounds technically. I should put each round lasts 2.5 minutes. So I should put it half the time. I believe, if I'm mistaken, they're either 6 or 7 minutes of a Valor match. It's been a while that I've played Valor. Again, 5.12. What are we? Chapter 7, something like that. Crazy, or 8. I don't know. But so again, I already explained this. Don't need to talk about it. Objective, again, I told you the roles: clerics, paladins, guardians, rogues. Those are things. Again, if you guys are more familiar with how the terms are in CS:GO or Valorant, I legally can't say them, but that's how it is. And again, this thing that we have here of, like, each card has 4 abilities. The 4 abilities will stay consistent, but as for a free ability, purchased abilities, and 1 ultimate, the only thing that might be consistent is, like, the ultimate part. Like, each card has 1 ultimate, and then these 3 things are a little bit iffy. Not every character will have a free ability that regenerates. The first few do, but not all of them. 2 of them are purchased. I think most of them do. But it's also because we don't want to overly restrict ourselves, and there's some characters, they just don't perform as well whenever they have it set up that way. Already talked about day and night cycle. Just gonna skip through that. Health, height, and haste. Here are the actual numbers, because I'm sure that's something you guys want. Low is 50 health, medium is 100 health, high is 50, 150 health. And then shields add either 25 or 50 respectively. So they can go up to 100, 150, and 200 health. And this is excluding any abilities that may overheal characters and stuff like that. That's a whole other ballpark that, we're not going to get there until we get there. Height is going to be 1, 1.5, and 2. So if you're familiar with Valorant, the 2-block standard is what you guys are already familiar with if you guys play professionally. So one of them is going to be half height, and then one of them is going to be in the middle where it be chest height. So if you guys already know how if you're playing professional, you already know 1 and 2 block height. So 1.5 is that middle ground, and again, I'm sure you guys will be able to figure that out. So if you play professionally, this should at least allow for a little bit more of chugging the noggin. And again, it's not you just moving your operator left and right at the same 2 block height. You actually have to move up and down as well and get a lot more precise. So, haste.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, what was it?
So I'm thinking, it's 10. We've got a 2-hour stream. I think we've done a good bit of content.
I'll be ending it at the latest 10:30. I'm doing 10:15 because I want to make sure to get the rest of this stuff taken care of, just to make sure that if we want to clip it, we can clip it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Again, I want to make sure I have everything taken care of, out of respect. Um, Going back to where we were initially, so you guys have already seen it in game. There's like these little like speed bars, basically. So the one you see is the fastest, which has 3 speed bars. So it's basically 3, 2, and 1. If you're familiar with the jet dash, basically if you dash away, it'll take one of those. And actually, if you play Gundam Evolution, you're relatively familiar with how those speed bar works. So if you've ever played that game, that should relatively be similar. Uh, Weapons. If you've played CS:GO or Valorant, I do not need to repeat this. This is information for people who already don't. Again, I'm pausing it here for just a little bit if you guys don't know, but I don't need to explain this if you guys have already played that game already. The only thing that's different is melee weapons. So these different characters may have different melee weapons that have different stats. And again, we'll make sure to account for them. But they should be relatively similar. Whereas, I should put it, if a weapon is a little bit faster in regards to melee, it does less damage. But if this slower weapon, it does higher damage. But they should do, in general, in regards to time and speed, should balance out relatively. So, or at least in regards to the character. But want to have it where knives aren't seen as a joke. So there's something you have to account for somewhat. But again, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm sure you guys are already familiar. You guys will be more focused on the guns. So another thing is, if you guys are familiar with Spike Rush, there's certain things there's the golden gun, other stuff like that. There will be weapon drop-offs just like that, where you can pick up stuff like that. So you could find a golden gun in one of these crates. And again, that will be a thing where you guys can contest certain areas and stuff like that. Also, I should put it, how our economy works is a lot different. I know a lot of people who don't play, characters like Chamber or at least anything that's economy management. This is probably boring as shit. I'll go through it relatively quick. But I know for people who do play characters that are more Sentinel oriented, this is incredibly important to you guys. So I'm not gonna just straight up skip over it. I will talk through it, but just be very fast about it. An ace or a team kill is a full credit cap. And again, we've increased the credit cap to be 12k because we have mechs. And that's also because we did add one additional weapon, which I don't think is here, which is a bazooka, and that costs the full thing. So, and again, for AFK, one have be an additional punishment for you being AFK. But again, the way we're doing it is basically the whole team gets a free additional 1k, and then you get a drop box, and the drop box is completely random. So unlike the other ones where it'll show you, that will be completely random. So should hopefully balance out a lot better than where originally you just get an old orb and nothing else out of it. I think you get a small boost where you get a light shield, but that's really it. And again, whenever you take into account of how things work, that's just not going to help. It is better that you have the money where you can buy a shield if that's an option you want to do. But, I want to have it where you just get the money straight up. You start with 1k in the first round of each half, which again is a little bit more because that does mean you could buy an SMG, the lowest end of a sniper rifle or a shotgun. But with how fast these characters move, negligible. Again, you get rewards for kills. An attacker, I should put attacker side, you get 500 for credits each for grabbing the objective. So this should hopefully encourage you to actually, grab the objective instead of just, offering zombies, right? In Valorant, people are really hesitant to actually pick up the spike. So this one would actually want you to hey, actually get some extra cash for actually carrying the spike and all that jazz. Well, not carry spike, but you actually grab the objective for our game. And again, this is other stuff. We've just slightly modified the numbers in regards to how that works. If you're familiar with Valorant's lost streak and standard credit system, these are just the additional numbers. So 2.5 for a round win, 2k for round loss, 2k loss is 2.5k, and a 3k loss as a 3 credits. And if you survive a lost round, you get 1K regardless of lost streak. So yeah. Went through that a little bit slower, but still heavy. Alts are how should I put it? I've already covered this. But there will be special SFX to be able to tell if an ally or enemy launches and all that jazz. So should be relatively easier in regards to that, because I know some people ask, say, how am I going to tell if an ally or enemy thing launches for alts? So hopefully that should be able to help with that. And I believe that's how Titanfall works. I have played very little Titanfall. I am not going to lie to you. I know a lot of people on the team, though, have played a lot more Titanfall than me. So they've been a lot more expressive about that. So I'm not sure. Nick, you played Titanfall, correct?
Yeah, but not the multiplayer.
Okay. All right, never mind then. So, and then, so this is gonna be stuff that's gonna appear in the alpha. So I'm gonna I'm gonna cover all this very last. I'm gonna cover this material all the way to the bottom. So once I talk about Dawn, I can just end the stream there. I know there's some people that they just want those character abilities and all that jazz. So if you guys are familiar with 0024, you guys already know it's in the style of the 1940s. You already know that it's a sci-fi fantasy, and it's more in the style of like a CGI anime, I guess, kind of like Genshin Impact. That's right. This is just stuff like we've already like done or conceptually taken care of. Don't need to talk about that. And then this is just stuff in regards to like how monetization and other stuff's gonna work. Just so I'm upfront with you guys, so this isn't a shock later. Right now, the pre-alpha is gonna be free. Whenever you get to the beta, you will have to play. You will have to pay money for multiplayer. We have this for several reasons. One, let's not fool ourselves. Servers cost money, right? But this actually serves a purpose for you guys as well. One, if a person is playing competitively and they have to pay for it, they can't AFK. Because here's the thing: you're paying for to play the game. So now there should be less of a body problem, as well as the fact that you also have to make sure to actually type in like a passcode and all that jazz. So hopefully this should also further decrease the chance of you getting a bot, stuff like that. And then if you have a person that's selling the game or stuff like that, it's a lot easier to either catch that or like take care of them in a more efficient way. Because as of currently, Valorant just has that problem where there's so many Smurfs, and there's such an easy way to take care of it. Where you just have two-step verification, and you just charge people. Like you just go, oh, you just have to pay for the battle pass, and if you pay for the battle pass, you're able to do it. Again, this will not stop all Smurfs. This will not stop, all the bots, but this will severely decrease it. And again, they're already milking their players for $1,000. If they made every player pay $10, I don't think they would have to milk people as hard. Which is also why I can confidently say that we only release skin packs, like actual gun packs, I should say.
Okay.
For that price. I've already gone into that, so I'm not going to go any further. And again, I know you want to put stuff up next, so. And again, I know that we have only 10 minutes left, so there's that. But we're also saying what?
Here we go. Gotta plug Patreon.
Oh yeah. You know what, Nick? I'll let you take care of that.
No.
And all that jazz. Me stupid.
No, just pull up the Patreon page.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we pull up the page and we say, please consider donating or becoming a patron. We really. Ah, jeez.
Nick, stop being tired. I'm
Listen here. When you work a manufacturing job, at 10 hours a day, then you can. Can't tell you about that.
So this is like our Patreon that we set up quite a bit ago, but like we're gonna be making sure to flesh this out a little bit better. If you, how should I put it, we need we need to make sure that these servers run smoothly and all that jazz.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
so
also need to. We have one guy doing the development. We need more people, and if it comes down to it, we will pay to get an employee or so, because we need to get this game done and dusted. Think of it this way: you'd be investing in a game that you would get to play, and we'd probably end up putting your name in the credits, like all good games that have Patreons do.
as well as like membership benefits. We are not fully solid on these yet. We're gonna make sure to experiment with this.
Mainly because we haven't had any people.
Yeah, that's the first one. Also,
Yeah.
we want to make sure that these are actually feasible.
Yeah. And spread the word to whoever you can. It's the more eyeballs we get on this, and the more possible people who want to help, the quicker we can get this churned out.
And also, even better, so this is a benefit to you guys in the sense of, well, half and half. So you have the option 100% of paying it through Steam, or you'll be fitted with the additional cost of whatever that membership price is. Where like you guys might be paying like $15 for a pass, or 25 for a pass plus. Instead of doing that, you can pay a discounted price on Patreon, which gives you a coupon to the original Steam thing, because you can do that, which will discount it 100%. So if you do us on Patreon instead of there, not only do we get more cash, but also you guys get a cheaper price. Because Steam fucks us in the ass because they take, I think, 40%, whereas Patreon only takes 10. And again, it is something that it's like you're already paying tax anyways.
Yeah.
So why not get it cheaper here?
Yep.
And again, you get more benefits too. So please, besides me saying, "Oh, please, we need money. We need to get people." Don't get me wrong. That is very much important. But let's be honest here. You guys want it for yourselves too. All right. So this is a better bang for your buck. And again, let's be honest here. If you're paying, if you're giving us money, you want to make sure your money's worth it. Patreon is the way where we can guarantee you get more value for your dollar. Now, as for like gun skins and stuff like that, unfortunately, there's no way for me on Patreon as of now for me to do that. From what I've heard, there is a way to do it on another platform, which is OnlyFans. And that is something, while again, I'm aware that you guys are in full support of, it's something that we genuinely have to consider if we want to be taken a little bit more seriously in regards to sponsorships. So it's something we haven't, straight up discounted.
Yeah.
But, sorry, what were you saying, Nick?
We also have a Subscribe Star, but that is a pain in the ass.
Subscribe Star, hey, Subscribe Star, please, hit us up and fix your situation. I would really like to use your platform. Set Patreon. Genuinely. But as of now, since you don't want us to open a Subscribe Star page, we are forced to use your competitor. Please, I am telling you this up front, Subscribe Star. let us in, and we'll use you instead.
All right.
I already covered the. I think I covered all of our monetization stuff, right, Nick? Unless there's other stuff.
I mean, if they want to hit us up and just donate directly to us, I mean, that's another thing, but we're not going to push that.
Hey, yo, you know what? If you give me $1,000, I will send you a picture of my feet.
Yeah.
No one's gonna do it, Nick.
Even the thought of.
No, here's the thing, Nick. I don't. No, no one's gonna do it. Let's be honest here. No one wants to see my feet, Nick.
Of course not.
Yes, they are. They have been. My feet have been through third world shithole. They are the ugliest feet, like probably the ugliest feet imaginable. Either way. But yeah, this is just going to like how our production is just a lot faster, and also unlike a lot of triple A studios that are almost all based in California, we have not sold ourselves to Sweet Baby Inc. or Chinese. At least I don't think so. No. And I will pray and hope that continues. At least under my management. It should not happen.
Okay.
So,
well, yeah. I think that's it. I think we can call the stream.
Yeah, unfortunately, these abilities. You know what I'll do? Next time we have a stream, I'll just go over the abilities of the alts and the characters. And then again, I'll repeat this stuff in regards to our monetization. I think that's on more the later end of the stream. And again, we only have 3 minutes, so out of respect of not wanting to drag this stream on any longer, and I did promise 10:30. If I can't cover this all within 3 minutes, I would. Not gonna happen though. So I'm gonna keep that how that is. And again, hopefully you like how our streams are done a little bit better. Our icons, show up a lot better than how I originally have it set up, and it is a lot easier for me to actually just straight up grab people. So hopefully.
Also,
sorry.
It's okay. One final fun fact: the icon I'm using, the Donald Duck with the bomb in his hand, that's an actual World War II bomber patch.
Mine is from an indie game I just played.
Yeah, you mentioned that at the beginning of the stream.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh. I think the call is called the game's called Journey, like the Journey Down, I believe. So, highly recommend buying all 3 chapters for $20. Not only is it cheaper, but again, you're going to want to play the other 2 anyways. Really fun.
Okay.
Up for something just a lot more simple and more story oriented. Yeah. Other than that, that's I believe the stream, guys.
Yep.
So please share this with your friends. And again, because here's the thing. This game is more fun with friends. Playing it by yourself, like queuing up with yourself, it's just boring. Just like Valorant, right? But Valorant encourages it. This one, I should put there's a reason why there's 7. Like you can really bring a whole party.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
No, Nick, I'm dragging until it hits 10:30 exactly. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm trying to think of something incredibly controversial to say, because here's the thing, right? After 2 hours, YouTube does not check what we say, which is hilarious. So, a fun fact: if you're a streamer, after the 2-hour mark,